And is the state planning to track how much you drive? Well, Massachusetts has a mandate to drastically reduce its emissions, and a new bill to try to get us there has lit up social media with claims that lawmakers want to limit your driving. Well, tonight, Brandon Truitt took a trip in search of the truth.
The state passed a law a few years ago that requires them to get to zero emissions by 2050. That is a steep hill to climb. Lawmakers behind this proposed bill say it helps get them there while expanding transportation options. Critics simply disagree. If you're used to turning the key and strapping in, you're not alone. The state says about 70% of us drive to work or wherever we're going, and that means a lot of us are sitting in this. But there's a bill being considered by lawmakers on Beacon Hill that's getting some attention. Its purpose is to align the state's transportation plans with its mandates and goals for reducing emissions and vehicle miles traveled. But it's that last part that has some people concerned.
Ultimately, what this is about is control and limiting transportation. And if you do need to transport yourself, doing public transportation.
Paul Craney is the executive director of Massachusetts Fiscal Alliance and says they advocate for fiscal responsibility and transparency. Craney takes serious issue with the bill, saying it will limit how people get around the state.
Specifically vehicles, cars and trucks. What they're trying to do is put mechanisms in place to limit mobility.
This bill does not do that. This bill doesn't impose restrictions on how much Massachusetts residents can drive, nor where they can drive.
Senate Majority Leader Cynthia Cream is the lead sponsor of the bill and says it's designed to increase transportation options. More walking, biking, and train options could mean more cars off the road.
It doesn't include fines, penalties, taxes on personal vehicle use.
I read the bill. It doesn't mention penalties for driving, but it does reference the zero emissions mandate and reducing vehicle miles traveled goals, but it's open-ended on how they do it.
Well, we can all kind of figure out where this is going.
This is not a big brother watching you. This is the little guy and the little woman having choices. So it's the opposite of that.
This bill is a long way from passing. Lawmakers tell me it would likely go through several rounds of edits. We'll keep you posted. In Boston, Brandon Truitt, WBZ News.
All right.